Hey guys, I'm gonna try this again. I apologize. For some reason, the way I ended it, I guess, didn't post. So I'm going to do this again. I heard about the death of Bert Prentice, and my condolences go out to his family and his close friends. And I wanted to say that Bert was always good to me. It didn't start out that way, and that's why I didn't type a big, long thing like everybody else has, because I don't like typing, especially when it's long. And I wanted to tell a funny story about Bert because I know he would be okay with it. When I first met Bert in 1993, when we started USW, or when me and Jamie started in USWA, Bert Prentice was no fan of PG-13. I can tell you that right now. It wasn't until later in life that, when he became a promoter and things, because he was a manager at that time. He managed Chris Michaels and Todd Morton, and he also managed the Eliminators against me and Jamie. So there was animosity there, and he didn't, especially when we wrestled Chris and Todd, he wanted them to get the push instead of us. So there was animosity there. But later in life, Bert Prentice became a friend of mine. I can say that. Anytime I needed a booking, especially between the end of USWA and my WWF, ECW, WCW runs before my TNA run, there was a little gap there where, I was just kind of doing independent stuff. And, Bert was running Nashville, and that's where I lived, and I could, take an easy booking somewhere around home. If somebody canceled on me somewhere else, I could always call him up. Hey, Bert, man, I need to be on a show Saturday or something, man. Can you help me out? And 9 times out of 10, he'd get me a booking. And he always used me well in his Music City Wrestling and things like that. Now, Bert had his guys, and Bert took care of his guys. I wasn't necessarily one of his guys, but he always, he knew I could make his guys look good. So he would always use me. And as I said, later in life, much respect for Bert, man. He's a hustler. He's an old school carny hustler who made his living in the wrestling business when a lot of people couldn't, at that stage. But the story I wanted to tell was in, I don't know, probably 97, 98, something like that, working for his Music City Wrestling promotion in Nashville. One of his top guys, heel. And, Bert being the carny he is, he had his intermission where his 30, 45-minute intermissions where he's getting all his stuff in, selling all his stuff. So at any rate, my music plays, I'm a heel, I go to the ring. I get in the ring, get in my heat. All of a sudden, my music cuts off, and Bert Prentice comes running to the side of the ring. Hold on just a minute. We've got to do the raffle. I forgot to do the raffle. And I'm in the middle of the ring as one of his top heels, fixing to stand there while he does a raffle. My jaw hit the floor, and in my mind, I'm thinking, no way this is happening. No way. Any heat that I have right now is like, any interest in my match is, so I jumped out of the ring before he could say anything else. I jumped out of the ring, and I got right up nose to nose with him to where the people in the front row could not hear me, but with gritted teeth, and I mean, smoke's coming out of my ears. I said, Bert, if you don't play that MFers music, I swear to God, I'm gonna punch you right in the face. And the look on Bert's face was priceless because I think he knew I probably would have. And he just looks at me. He said, Wolfie, I've got to get this raffle in. I said, well, you're not getting that raffle in right now. I said, I swear to God, you better play his music right this second, Bert. And he kept staring at me for a second. He turns around. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to postpone this raffle until after this exciting match between Wolfie D and Style and Shane Eaton. Let's get on it. Hit the music. So we go on and have the match or whatever. I don't remember, after the show if we had words or anything like that. But as I said, me and Bert have been friends for, 15, 20 years or something like that. And it's very sad. I just got a picture probably about an hour ago while I was at the gym. Jerry Lawler sent me a picture of him and Bert because I was texting him, asking him, hey, do you know where the funeral is going to be? I know it's early. But he sent me a picture of Bert and him, I guess, recently. And I didn't know it was like that, you know. I didn't know it was that bad. But anyway, I just wanted to share that story. Thought it was too much to type, and you couldn't feel the emotion of the story. And, you know, in the wrestling business, we have our ups and downs with each other. It's just a part of it. But, you know, he fought a tough fight with that cancer, I think since the late 90s, if I remember correctly. He gave a good fight. And I guess he's in a better place now, as they say. So rest in peace, Bert. I plan on being at the service, and thank you for everything you did for the wrestling business, Bert. Carney, hustler, Bert Prentice.